So rationalize 2i over 1 minus 2i. To rationalize this type of fraction, what we're going to have to do is multiply it by the conjugate. And the conjugate of this would be 1 plus 2i. So if I put the 1 plus 2i on the bottom, I will have to put it up top as well. Okay, and why is that? Because once we expand this, we're going to get something a lot nicer that will give us the opportunity to get rid of the I. You will see. So just to get started, we have 2i times 1 plus 2i all over. Now 1 minus 2i times 1 plus 2i will expand into 1 squared minus 2i squared. Try it out. You can FOIL it, right? So you can distribute these elements, and you'll see that this is what we're going to get. Up top, I can distribute the 2i. 2i times 1 is just 2i. 2i times 2i will be 4i squared. And what we have on the bottom here is 1 minus 4i squared as well. Okay, so let's simplify this. Up top we have 2i. Now we have the 4, and I squared is just negative 1, right? Because I is just the root of negative 1, so negative 1 squared is just negative 1. All over 1 minus 4 times negative 1, because I squared is negative 1 again. Okay, so this will be 2i minus 4, because 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. So 2i minus 4 all over 1. Negative 4 times negative 1 is just plus 4. And this is just going to be 2i. Whoops, I was going to write minus 4, but I was actually writing a plus, so I had to fix it. So 2i minus 4 over 5. That's it. How about question number 6? So I'm going to have to multiply this by its conjugate, which means that I'm just going to flip the signal. I have a minus here, so put a plus over here, and I'll multiply by the top being the same thing also. And that's what I did over here, right? Just put the plus there. Hopefully that made good sense. Okay, so let's simplify this. We have 4i times 3 plus 4i all over. Now 3 minus 4i times 3 plus 4i, that's just going to be 3 squared minus 4i squared. Or actually, I messed that up, didn't I? It's going to be 4i squared, like that. Okay, so now we can distribute 4i times 3, 12i. 4i times 4i will be 4 times I squared all over. Now 3 squared is 9. And 4i squared, that's going to simplify into 16i squared, because the 4 was in the bracket, so the square applies to that as well. So up top we have 12i. Now I squared is just negative 1 all over 9 minus 16 times negative 1, right, because I squared is negative 1. Now we can simplify further, so we get 12i minus 4, because 4 times negative 1, negative 4, all over 9 plus 16, since negative 16 times negative 1 is plus 16. Finally we get 12i minus 4 all over 25. And we're done.